Hi, this is Vamshi Dande. Welcome to Graphics Vidya. Today we would like to discuss about diploma in graphic design, and we are teaching Photoshop, Illustrator, InDesign and CorelDRAW. Let's see the next session what we have to do with the other tools and we use some shortcuts also. Okay, and just open the Photoshop application. You can go with the Windows button, just with the apps, and you can click it here, or otherwise go to the run command, Windows plus R. You can type yes, and the interface is there. Okay, already we saw some tool like a rectangular marquee tool. Okay, just come to the file, new document. Like this we taken some custom size, అంటే మనం కొద్దిగా కస్టమ్ సైజ్లో తీసుకున్నాము మనకు కావాల్సిన సైజులో. We just taken some custom size and resolution will be 72 if you 100, and the color mode will be RGB and CMYK. Bitmap is image mode, grayscale black and white mode, RGB red, green, blue, CMYK, C magenta, yellow, K for krypton colors, and RGB is a primary color mode channel and CMYK is a secondary color mode channel. Okay, and keep it RGB. And I'm just, it is a test class only. I'm just keeping the 72 resolution. I'm just keeping okay. This is the new document, and we can take a document, Control plus N to create a new document. Control N. Already we given some information here. It's a control N to create a new document. Okay, just come to the toolbox here, the rectangular marquee tool. The rectangular marquee tool, just drawing the rectangular marquee tool, and we have only the one panel here. We call as a 50% work on this palette only. Just keep the palette beside. Okay, మనం 75% దాకా మ్యాక్సిమం లేయర్స్లోనే వర్క్ చేస్తాం కాబట్టి మనం లేయర్స్ ప్యాలెట్ని ఎక్కువగా ఉంచుకుంటాము. అండ్ టేక్ ఎ రెక్టాంగులర్ టూల్. Yes, and we have two colors here. With this we call as a Docker window. Just click on the color. This Docker window. This is a Docker window, color picker Docker window. Okay, and this is a Docker window. In this Docker window, you can click it here. We can open the color picker Docker window. Just select like this. And what is your current color? It is a current color is blue. And what is your changing color? This is a string bar to change the colors. Your new color will be the new, and just this is the current color and this is a new color. Okay, and we can define the color value on here. This is called hexa code, and we can define the color with a CMYK mode also. This is the CMYK code. And what sometimes the people will ask, what is the RGB color code of the that what you selected? Yes, this is the RGB color mode. We have to define the 3 steps here. We have to check with RGB, we have to check with CMYK, we have to check with hexa value. These 3 values is very important where you working with web department, where you working with mobile app development. In there it will help you. Okay, అంటే మనం ఎప్పుడైనా సరే వెబ్ డెవలప్మెంట్కి వర్క్ చేస్తున్నా, మొబైల్ యాప్ డెవలప్మెంట్కి వర్క్ చేస్తున్నా, ఈ 3 కలర్ కోడ్స్ని మనం చెక్ చేసుకో. CMYK అడగచ్చు అండ్ హెక్సా వాల్యూ కూడా అడగచ్చు. Okay, then these 3 values will be very important. We have to check every time what is the RGB and what is the CMYK. We will see in depth of, and after further when going to the further classes we will see in depth of the things. Okay, this is the thing. Okay, I'm just clicking the okay. See, this color will be activated here. This is a foreground color, and I'm just changing the background color also. It is just keeping the green. See, this is a sting bar, this is a sting, and this is a picker. If you go for like this, it is go for as a light color. If you go for like this, it is a medium colors, and you just drag into the in between of the down, then automatically it is going dark shades. One is lightness, one is highlights, and third one is shadows. Lightness, lightness means midtones, we call as a midtones. Lightness, highlights, midtones, shadows. Highlights, midtones, shadows. This is when we going with the light colors, this is called highlights. It's a splashy, that's why we call as a highlights. When you go for like this, it is a midtones, means medium colors. And when you go for a darking, this is called shadows. These three steps is very important. Just click it, midtones, just click on it. Yes. And how we can fill the front color, guys? Hello. Hello. Yes, how
Hello.
we can fill the color?
Alter backspace.
Alt backspace. Okay. And again, I'm just taking the elliptical marquee tool. How we apply the background color?
Control backspace.
Control by backspace. And how we deselect the selection?
Control D.
Control D. Okay, good guys. And we have to move the object from one place to another place. Then we have to use the move tool. We have fill the color and we deselect the selection. This we call as a selection. This blinking area we call as a selection. And just deselect the selection using with Control D to deselect the selection. Control D. Now just take a move tool and now move it. This is a move tool to move the objects from V. Already when you going to the mouse pointer on the toolbar, then automatically it is showing the V. The shortcut is V. Just move it. Is it moving?
No.
No. Could not use the move tool because the layer is locked. అంటే ఏంటంటే మనం మూవ్ టూల్లో మనం నవీన్ అంటే మూవ్ టూల్లో ఉన్నాం కానీ మనం మూవ్ చేస్తున్నా కూడా మూవ్ అవ్వట్లేదు ఎందుకంటే అది లాక్లో ఉంది. ఇట్ ఈస్ ఇన్ ఎ లాక్, దట్స్ వై ఇట్స్ నాట్ మూవింగ్. కాబట్టి వాట్ వీ హ్యావ్ టు డూ, జస్ట్ మూవ్ ఇట్. It is asking because the layer is locked. If you remove the lock, just how we can remove the lock, just click on the lock button. Automatically the lock will be removed. Now just move it. It is moving, but complete the background is moving with the objects, along with the objects moving. What happened here? What should we do? We have to generate a new layer. We have to generate a new layer. See here, again come backward. What is the step backward process? Control Alt Z. Step backward, step backward, step backward, step backward. It is coming step by step. మనం వెనక్కి రావాలంటే స్టెప్ బై స్టెప్ రావాలి. అది కంట్రోల్ ఆల్ జెడ్ అని ప్రెస్ చేస్తేనే వచ్చింది. మళ్ళీ ముందుకు రావాలంటే అగైన్ వీ హ్యావ్ టు కమ్ స్టెప్ ఫార్వర్డ్. కంట్రోల్ షిఫ్ట్ జెడ్. స్టెప్ ఫార్వర్డ్, స్టెప్ ఫార్వర్డ్, స్టెప్ ఫార్వర్డ్, స్టెప్ ఫార్వర్డ్. ఐఎమ్ జస్ట్ ప్రెస్సింగ్ కంట్రోల్ షిఫ్ట్ జెడ్ స్టెప్ బై step. Yes, control alt Z, control shift Z. Okay, what happened here? Already it is in how many objects we are seeing here on the here. We have to, what we have to do, we have to take a new layer. Where is the new layer? Here we have a new layer. This is called transparent layer. Alt backspace or control backspace. Now deselect the selection. This object is in one layer and this object is another layer. Just take a move tool and move it. Yes, it is moving. Nice. And what about this one? Is it moving? No. Why? It is in a background layer and the layer is locked. That's why just come backward. Again come backward. Control Alt Z, Control Alt Z, Control Alt Z. Yes, it's come step backward process and take a new layer. Here we have to create a new layer. For every object we have to create a new layer. For every object. ప్రతి ఆబ్జెక్ట్ కి మనం ఏం చేయాలి, అప్పుడే మనం ఏం చేస్తాం, ఎడిట్ చేసుకోవడానికి చాలా ఈజీగా ఉండిద్ది. Okay, then take a new layer. What is the shortcut of new layer? Here already we have a option to create a new layer. Just creating new layer, and we have a shortcut to create a new layer. Control Shift N to create a new layer. Control Shift N to create a new layer. Here Control Shift N to create a new layer. Just Control Shift N to create a new layer. I'm just pressing in the keyboard, man. Control Shift N. Already we see the dialog here. It is a box. I'm just writing the name of box. Already it's created a layer, and we can rename it again here also. Just double click on the text layer. Again we can rename anything. It is a square box. Nice. Now just filling the color. Control Alt backspace and Control backspace. It's very good. Okay. See the colors what we selected this one, but I need a default colors. Here ఇవి మనం select చేసుకున్న colors, but what is the default colors? How we see the default colors? Using the shortcut key in the keyboard, it's D for default colors. Already it's came. See, when you taking any other colors to another colors, default colors, that is black and white, using with the shortcut key D for default colors. Now suppose I just taken a red color and I just taken a green color. What is the object here? I'm just taking a selection here. It's a rectangular marquee tool. Already we see yesterday class. We have rectangular marquee tool and elliptical marquee tool. Just take a elliptical marquee tool. Just draw the selection. Okay, to apply the green color to the circle. What we have to do, Ria? I need to apply a green color.
Control backspace.
Now green color. Green color should apply. I have to fill the green color. What should we do?
Control backspace.
See, where is green color? Is it in foreground or background?
Foreground.
Then what should we do?
Alter backspace.
Now where is it? Now green color is in foreground or background?
Background.
Hello.
Hello.
Now green color is in foreground or background?
Background.
Then what should we do?
Control backspace.
Yes. See what I am doing, it's swapping. I'm just doing the swapping the colors. X for swapping colors. X for swapping colors. We can swap the color foreground to background, background to foreground. X swapping colors. Front to back. నవీన్ అర్థమవుతుందా?
ఓకే అన్న.
Okay, good. Yeah. I'm just filling the color from front color. Okay, fine. Now I'm just moving the object. What happened? I need to move only the red object, red circle object. Is it moving? No, the both objects are moving. We have to move only the red circle object. Is it possible?
No.
No. Why means the two objects in a single layer. Again, we have to come backward. Control Alt Z, step backward. Again, Control Alt Z, Control Alt Z, come, Control Alt Z, step backwards. What we have to do means when it is in a selection time, then we have to create a new layer. What is the shortcut of new layer? Control Shift N to creating a new layer and filling the name. Something it is a, if it is not mandatory, just fill the name and just give the, please keep it okay. Then we can see the layer. It is a transparency layer. It is a circle. Just filling the circle. Now take a move tool and we can move it easily. See, sir, I'm just my mouse pointer, it is in a circle area, but I'm moving, but the circle is not moving. Why? My mouse pointer, my move tool, it is in a circle of green circle
Yes.
part, but I'm just moving the circle part. Is it moving? No, it is
No.
moving rectangular part only. Why?
Because select rectangle layer.
Yes. This layer palette, we selected the rectangular box layer only. We select, if you go for a circle layer, the circle will move. If you go for with a square box layer, yes, we have to, the layers is very important. What the layer we selected, we have to see and we have to work on it. Okay, circle parts is okay, fine. Then okay, it's fine. Circle is completed and rectangular market is also completed. But this is a basic selection what we have done. Okay, then we can select this one and delete the layer, and we can delete the layer. We can delete from here, otherwise in a keyboard we have a delete option. Just click it, automatically it will delete. Suppose we are just taking the rectangular area. We see the properties what the rectangular area we have. Just drawing the rectangular area, then go to the add selection. See, this is the properties of the rectangle. If you click it lasso, this is the lasso properties. If you go for a crop tool, this is the cropping properties. For every tool they have their own properties. For every human they have their own properties, like that. For every tool they have their own properties. Take a rectangle, then automatically we can see the rectangular properties on the properties bar. Just click it on the rectangle tool, and this is a selection area. What we have given, this is a selection part, and click it here. This is a add to selection, and this is subtract from selection, means adding the part, and this is the subtraction of the part. See, intersect of the part. Intersect means wherever you select, the part will be visible and the unselected part will be removed. I need only this part only. This part only, it will be visible and the unselected part will be removed. Why means my selected part only here only. That's why it will be visible. That is called intersect. Okay. First one is selection. Second one is add to selection. And third one is subtract from selection. And fourth one is intersect with selection. So we see now it's a different type of object. Then creating a new layer. Control Shift N. For every object we have to create one new layer. Some name, anything, box, and just filling the front color. Alt backspace. We have a alt backspace. We have here the front color. No, just we are filling this color to here. Alt backspace. Okay. Now take a move tool. Just here move tool, and we have a shortcut. Move tool. Okay. Now just the object should be duplicate, or otherwise, let's see the elliptical marquee tool also one time. See, in elliptical marquee tool also, just take a selection and we have the same options. What the rectangle properties we see, the same properties it will be applied to rectangular marquee tool, elliptical marquee tool also. Just take a adding like this, we can add the objects and we can subtract like this, and again we can intersect, take a intersect selection sorry, like this the properties we can apply using with selection tools. Again take a new layer, elliptical marquee tool, we can write it here directly, elliptical, and this is called rectangle, and select the layer and fill the color. Nice. Okay, it is nice. Now selecting the rectangle tool, sir I need to take a duplicate. How can we create a duplicate object? Alt drags means we can hold the alt button in the keyboard and just drag it, then automatically we can see the rectangular copy. Automatically it's create the rectangular copy. Means the doubt will be follow, only one rectangle we can duplicate. No, it's a number of duplicates we can create using with alt drag. Automatically the layers will be generated. Okay, just we can remove the layer. I'm just duplicating only one object like this. Nice. Only one shortcut is there. See friends, here already I written the things, you can check it here. Only one duplicate option is there. No, we have one more option, it is Control J. See here I am not pressing any alt key, but when I just our mouse pointer it is in elliptical marquee tool selection, the layer it is in a elliptical marquee tool, select the layer. Now Control G, automatically its elliptical copy it has been done using with a press key alt, sorry, Control J. I'm just pressing Control J in key. We can select multiple using with a control key and delete at a time. Here it is showing only one only, just move it beside, or otherwise Control J, duplicate the layer. Control J to duplicate the layer. These two shortcuts we can use for duplication. Okay. Now I'm just deleting the layers. Delete button in my keyboard. I'm just keeping only the two objects. Okay. Okay, friends. I'm just keeping the blue color and while Altaf, how to fill blue color to the box? How?
Blue color to the
Rectangular
box.
box. Yes.
Control
Where is blue?
backspace.
Hey, no, no, no. Where is blue color, man? Is it foreground or background?
Foreground.
In Docker window, see the Docker window.
In
Yes, it is
foreground.
a foreground. Then what should? Yeah, what should we? How can we apply here? Is it a Alt backspace or Control backspace?
Yes.
For front color, it is a Alt backspace. For background color, it is a Control backspace. Already I just told you. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Now, is it a front color or background color? I need a blue color to apply here. How do we fill the blue color to this rectangular box? Altaf,
Alt backspace.
Alt backspace.
Yes.
Okay. What happened? I just filled Alt backspace. I'm just pressing Alt backspace. What happened here?
It's in background.
It's completely, the color has completely filled in the background. Is it correct? No. Come again backward. Control Alt Z. Step backward. I have to fill a particular area. What is the particular area here? The rectangular part is the particular area. The
Yes.
object is the particular area. How can we fill this color? Is it a selection? Is there any selection?
No.
No. Then how can we fill the color? Means we have to generate a selection. How is it possible to generate a selection? Hold control in keyboard key. In keyboard key, hold control key and click on the selection where we have to select. Click on the selection part. Where is the layer? This is the layer part. Click on the thumbnail of the layer part. Then automatically we can see the selection. Come
Okay.
again, control, hold control, click on the thumbnail of the layer. Which layer you need? If it is a elliptical, you can click on the elliptical. If it is a rectangle, whatever may be, it is a ABC it is a ABC object, any object. Which selection you have to get the selection? Which object you have get the selection? Then click on the control and click on the thumbnail of the area. This thumbnail of the area. Hold
Okay.
control and click on the thumbnail. Then automatically you can get the selection. If you come to the elliptical, hold control, click on the thumbnail of the elliptical. This object will be selected. Okay. Come to
Okay.
here, click it here. Then I have to fill the blue color. Alt backspace.
Backspace.
Now it is okay.
Yes.
Okay. Now one more thing. If there is no selection, Altaf, how
Yes.
can we fill the same blue color to this object? If there is no
First, we have to do the
selection,
selection.
no, I don't want. Already we already we done the selection here. No, this rectangular box already we done the selection.
Yes.
Yes. How can we get the selection? Hold control, click on the thumbnail. Okay. Now we can
Yes.
getting the selection. Yes. Alt backspace and control backspace, we can fill the color. Okay, good. But if there is no selection on here, how can we fill the color? How can we fill the same this blue color same to apply here? Now alt backspace means complete the document is filling. Control alt Z. Coming backward, what should we do here? If there is a selection, we can fill alt backspace, control backspace. If there is no selection, what is the selection? If there is a selection, what should we do?
If there is
Altaf,
selection,
if there is a selection, yeah, if there is a
yes.
selection in the object, how can you fill the color for a front
Control
color
backspace.
or
For
alt
front color,
backspace?
yes, all backspace.
For front color, for front color, it is a alt backspace. If there
Yes.
is a selection, if there is no selection means alt shift backspace.
Okay.
If there is no selection, no, control shift backspace.
Okay.
Yeah, understanding, Altaf?
Yes.
Guys, understanding?
Yes.
Yes, if there is a selection means we go with alt backspace, control backspace. If there is no selection means alt shift backspace, control shift backspace. To get selection to object, hold control, key and click thumbnail of the particular layer. Then we can get selection to object. If there is a no means to get the selection to object, hold control key and click thumbnail for the particular layer, then we can get selection. This is one step. Okay. The selection process: to get the selection to object, hold control key and click thumbnail of particular area, then we can get the selection. Means if there is no selection, we can get the selection like this. If there is no selection to apply color, it's Alt Shift Backspace and Control Shift Backspace. Alt Shift Backspace for to filling the front color and Control Shift Backspace for to filling the back color. All we have seen here. Okay, this is the part of the. Now come to the third step. It's a single row marquee tool. What is single row marquee tool? Line. The what we have taken here, it is a line. It is a just hairline. Okay, means hairline means it's very thin line. And here also we have to take a new layer. What is the shortcut of new layer? Control Shift and it is a line. The line, it is in a horizontal line, and just click it OK. And to fill the color, to deselect the selection, Control D. Again we have a vertical column, means single column tool line. Just make a single column marquee tool here. Just click it again, click it here and take a move tool. This is a single column tool, column marquee tool. Just write down and click it OK and fill the color. Control D to deselect the selection. We can duplicate the lines, Alt drag, or otherwise Control J duplicate the layer. Like this also we can duplicate the layers, or otherwise Alt drag to duplicate the layer. For a multiple selection, we can select like this, or otherwise just take the last layer and hold Shift and select the in between of the layer. We can select all the items at a time and we can delete option. Like this we can delete the option. Okay, this rectangular, elliptical, single row, and these two are the basic options only, but the main thing we have to work rectangular marquee tool and elliptical marquee tool. Okay, and move tool is very important to move the object from one place to another place. Okay, then come to here, it's lasso. What is lasso tool? What is a lasso tool? It's a lasso tool we can create. This is a object oriented, means this is a this has that specification. This is a box. This has this object, we have some specification. It is a circle, but lasso tool there is no specification. It is an abstract drawing shape. We can draw the like this the shapes. We can draw the lining of the shapes. Like this we can draw the abstract shapes, and we can create a layer and we can the color. The layer is see the object what we have taken here. This object is bigger than this object. Then what should we do? We have to transform this. What is the transform control? Hold means Control T is the transform control shortcut. Control T is a transform controls. Okay, Control T, we can see the bounding box of the controlling. This is called transform controls bounding box, and we can like this we can squeeze it. But it is not a uniformity. The scaling what we are doing, it is not a uniformity scaling. Like this, it is squeeze means the object is squeezing. We don't do the type of selection, and we don't do the type of transforming. We have to do the Control T transform, hold Shift plus Alt and transform into the go to one corner, any corner, not sides, only corners. Take one corner and hold Shift plus Alt in the keyboard key. Just drag it. Now we can see the transforming uniformity. The scaling will be the proportional. This one also, if you drag it like this, is it a proportional scaling? No, it is not a proportional scaling. And Control T transform, hold Shift plus Alt and transform into any corner. Then we can get that proportional scaling. This one also. See, it is squeezing like this. Again it should be reset. What should we do? Already I done some changes like this. It should be reset. Come to the escape button into the keyboard, escape key, just click it, escape key, automatically it will reset. Then it should be decrease or increase. Hold shift plus alt like this and we can transform it easily. Naveen,
అన్నా
ఈ ఆబ్జెక్ట్ ని మనం చిన్నది చేసుకోవాలి, పెద్దది చేసుకోవాలన్నా మనం ఏం చేయాలి? ఇక్కడ కంట్రోల్ టీ అనేసి మనకి ట్రాన్స్ఫార్మ్ కంట్రోల్స్ వస్తాయి. ఓకే, ఆ ట్రాన్స్ఫార్మ్ కంట్రోల్స్ లోంచి సైడ్స్ నుంచి చేస్తే ఇలా డిస్టర్బ్ అయింది ఎప్పుడైనా. కాబట్టి అలా ఎప్పుడు డిస్టర్బ్ చేసుకోకూడదు. కాబట్టి మనం ఏం చేస్తున్నాము, ఇన్ కేస్ మనం ఇలా డిస్టర్బ్ చేసాం దీన్ని, మళ్ళీ ఇది వెనక్కి వచ్చేయాలంటే అంటే మళ్ళీ పాత పొజిషన్కి రావాలి అంటే ఎస్కేప్, మన కీబోర్డ్లోనే ఎస్కేప్ కీ ఉండిద్ది. ఎస్కేప్ కీ ప్రెస్ చేయగానే ఆటోమేటిక్గా క్లియర్ అయిపోద్ది, వెనక్కి వచ్చేస్తాం. మళ్ళీ కంట్రోల్ టీ అనేసి ట్రాన్స్ఫార్మ్ కంట్రోల్స్ వస్తాయి. దాన్ని చిన్నది చేసుకోవాలన్నా పెద్దది చేసుకోవాలన్నా మన కీబోర్డ్లో షిఫ్ట్ ఆల్ట్ అనే దాన్ని ప్రెస్ చేసుకొని ఉండాలి. ఏదైనా ఒక కార్నర్ని తీసుకొని జస్ట్ ఒక కార్నర్ దగ్గరకు వచ్చి క్లిక్ చేసి ఇలా మనం స్కేల్ చేస్తే అప్పుడు అది మనకి 4 వైపుల నుంచి యూనిఫామ్ స్కేలింగ్ అనేది రన్ అయింది. కాబట్టి ఇలా చేసుకుంటాం. అప్పుడు ఇది యాక్టివేట్ అవ్వాలి అంటే జస్ట్ డబుల్ క్లిక్ ఆన్ ద ఏరియా. అంటే ఇంత చిన్నది చేసాము, ఇంత చిన్న యాక్టివేట్ అవ్వాలి అంటే షుడ్ యాక్టివేట్ మీన్స్ జస్ట్ డబుల్ క్లిక్ ఆన్ ద పార్ట్ ఆఫ్ ద ట్రాన్స్ఫార్మ్ ఏరియా. ఆల్సో అలాగైనా చేయొచ్చు. ఓకే, కంట్రోల్ టీ, జస్ట్ ట్రాన్స్ఫార్మ్, కంట్రోల్ టీ, హోల్డ్ షిఫ్ట్ ప్లస్ ఆల్ట్ అండ్ we can transform to the one corner. Take any corner, one of the corner, and just double click on the object, then automatically it will be activated. Here also control T, transform, just transform it, hold shift plus alt and drag into one of the corner, then double click to activate this transforming, or otherwise you can double click, or otherwise you can use the enter key in the keyboard. మనం ఎంటర్ కీనైనా యూజ్ చేయొచ్చు, లేదు అంటే we can use double click and యూజ్ చేయొచ్చు. We can use double click, or otherwise we can use enter key on the keyboard. This is 3 things. Okay, we can transform it, we can the transforming is also very important. Transform controls. Okay, proportionally. Right guys, control T is transform controls. Hold shift alt means we have to hold shift and alt key in the keyboard and drag into one of the corner, then automatically we can get the transform selection proportionally. Then it will transform, proportionally. Okay, hold shift plus alt key and drag it to one of the corner, then we can get transform proportionally. Okay, fine. These 3 tools we can delete. These tools means select it and delete the delete area, or otherwise we have a keyboard options, we have a delete button, just delete it, automatically it will delete. Then come to here, it is a Polygon Lasso tool. It is a Polygon Lasso tool means Already lasso tool means there is no ending. When you started a selection like this, is there any ending selection? No. Means is there ending selection, but it is not adding. It is not showing any pointer. That's why if you keep like this also, it will be end. Means there is no controlling on this selection. This is a basic any abstract selection like this. Then take a new layer and fill the color like this. Okay, and come to the part Polygon Lasso tool. It is very sharp tool. Just click it. This is a see. I just click the starting point and the mouse pointer is get any selection. No, it not get any selection. The same thing if you take a lasso tool, see automatically it is taken the selection. When I am releasing the mouse pointer, automatically it will get the selection. But Polygon Lasso tool, it won't. If I release the mouse pointer also, it won't get the selection. It is showing the step by step. We can control this tool. Just see where is the starting point. This is the starting point that we call as I for in point. And when we going to the pointer, the last edge of the pointer, then automatically it is showing O. O is nothing but out point. In point and out point is closing. Then automatically we can get the selection. If it's not closing, if it's not closing, we are getting any selection, any out point? No. When you go into the edge of the point, the starting point, then automatically we can get the selection. This is the part. Okay. Or otherwise, if there is no point, if there is no edge of the point also, you can double click on wherever you need, just double click. Then automatically you can get the selection. This is the process. Okay. Polygon Lasso tool is a controlling tool. We can step by step, we can use the selection part. We can draw a selection with a step by step part. But it is a mistake. It happened a mistake. Then come to in a tool. We are in a tool. We are not in a tool. We are in a tool. That's why in a tool we have, is there any mistake? Then come to backspace. Backspace. Understanding, guys?
Yeah.
Yes. See, if there is a, I am not in a tool, then Control Alt Z is a step backward. Okay, but it is in a tool. I am in a tool. This is a lasso tool. Click it like this. Then come to here, backspace. I'm pressing backspace in the keyboard key, guys. The starting point, just click it on the O. Already the O edge, when I'm going to the in point, automatically it is showing O out point. Just click it, then automatically we can get the selection. And taking a new layer, just fill the color. Now, okay, it is a red and green color. Altaf, now tell me, I need to fill the green color to the that layer too, that shape. What should we do?
Alt backspace.
See, where is green
Control
color, Altaf?
Alt Shift backspace. Okay. Control Shift backspace.
Yeah, exactly. Control Shift backspace.
Backspace.
Why you used control key? Means shift key?
Because we didn't selected the shape.
Yeah, because of there is no selection. That's why Control Shift key and Alt Shift key. Okay, nice.
Yes.
Now magnetic laser tool. This is also a automatic tool. We work with a. Sometimes it helps for me as a single color background images. Means it is also no controlling. It is also we don't have any controlling. Automatically it's take on the pixels. అది పిక్సెల్స్ ని సపోర్ట్ చేసుకుంటూనే వెళ్ళిద్ది. పిక్సెల్స్ బేస్ మీద వెళ్ళిద్దే కానీ ఈ టూల్ ని మనం కంట్రోల్ చేయలేము. We can't control this tool. It is totally taken by pixels. Pixels in base చేసుకుని means it form like as a pixels base. Okay. When we use this tools means when we use this tool means we use for a single color background image. I will also show that example. Don't worry. Okay. and I'm just taking a Google. I'm just taking some images, some actors, and go to the images. How is this one? It is a single color background. I'm just taking, come to the, like this, just come to the image in new tab. I'm just taking the tab, save it, desktop, and save it. And we go for some more options we have. This one is also a single color background. And again, we see some more options here. This is also a single color background. Yes, like this we have, and actors, and we go for some. Let's test this guy. See, when we are taking this image, did you find this image is a quality?
No.
No. Why means we are seeing it is a, some blur format, and we are seeing the pixels. I'm clear cut. I'm seeing the pixels on the edges. That's why it is not a
Yes.
clarity image. That's why you have to find the what is a quality image, what is not quality image. Okay, I'm just taken this image. And friends, how to open an image? How to open the image? File, open.
Control O.
Yes,
Control O.
Control O also. Yes, like this we can open the image document. Nice. And file open is one option to open the image document, and control O to open the image is one more option. Control O to open the image document, to open the images and save documents. Control O is okay. Now I'm just taking here one more option. This one, two images I opened. See, it is open from as a tabs. 1, 2, 3. It is in a tab, and I'm just taking a background also. You take this one. This background is good. Some little bit some attractive. I'm just taking this one. Save. Yes. Nice. And one more background. Let's see. And I'll this multicolor background. See, the image quality is very less, 500 by 332. That's why what happened here, I have to go to the tools and click it here, large. Now the same object, now same thing we can see here. See, is a large, 1000 into 667. Right click, image in new tab, and save the document. Like this we have to save, like this the quality images. Okay, see here we have a background, here we have one more background, here we have one image, or otherwise we take and I just kept as a large image only, large. I'm just taking this image. What means it is a quality. See, we see the quality in the thing, desktop, and just taken the image. Okay, guys. I just taken one image. Yeah, this is the single color background images. And what is the background here? Is it a single color or multicolor? Guys, is it a single color or multicolor? Hello?
Hello.
Yeah, is it
I
a
can't see
single?
anything. No, it is.
Is it a single color or multicolor?
Multicolor.
Yeah. This image?
Multicolor only.
Multicolor.
This one?
Single color.
Yes. Now come to here. I'm just opening the image. Control open, file open, or otherwise control to open the image document. I'm just taking this one, and again I'm just taking one background image. Come to here. Now what happened? This image should be, I just selected like this and take a move tool and just move one background to another background. Like this we can move it, or otherwise I'm just taking the selection like this, taking move tool from one background to another background. Like this we can get the images for with a selection objects also. Using with these selections we can get the image from like this also. Okay, now we can transform. Control T, transform. If you keep it like this, what happening? It is squeezing. Hold shift plus alt, hold shift plus alt and drag into one of the corner, then we can get proportional scaling. Then select this one, Control T, transform it and proportional scaling. Guys, is it visible, guys?
Yes.
Thank you. Now, okay, it has been completed very easily. Sir, when we are creating like this, but the edges is very sharp, what should we do? Then what happened here, we have a beautiful option here. It is a using with a feather option, selection, modify feather. Select menu, modify. What is a feather? What is a feather? Feather is nothing but edge smoothness. And we have a shortcut key, Shift F6. We have a feather option. We are giving the feather, it's completely roughly, means roughly we are giving, like it's, I'm just giving 50%. Now take a move tool and move this one from one background to another background. This one is good or this one is good? Feather one is good or rectangular marquee tool is good?
Feather one.
Yes, means the edges, it is completely blending into the background. We are getting some smoothness of the image using with a feather option. Okay, that is called feather. Feather is nothing but Shift F6, the feather option. The feather we are giving completely the edge smoothness. Edge smoothness. Okay, and we have a control plus alt plus D is one of the shortcut in olden days for feather selection. for CS4, CS for old versions. Old versions means like CS, CS1, CS2, CS3, CS4 like that. But when CS5 it came, CS6, then automatically it changes as a Shift F6. Okay. Like that the options will be there. Feather selection is nothing but edge smoothness. Okay, good. The same thing we can see here in a rectangular box also. The rectangular box is like this, and take Shift F6 feather selection. You can give like as a 30, and automatically the see the rectangular edges. What happened here, guys? The rectangular
It's
edges is
curved.
complete. Yes, completely curved. Actually, take a move tool and move to another like this, and you can transform like this. Like this. Now go to the option. Now it's fine. Means we are using these two tools. Then how it's help? Lasso tool. Lasso tool also we can take the, see now we have to cut the image. Is it coming properly? When you remove the mouse pointer, automatically the selection will come. Means it is not controlling. Then when we use this one, if it is a like any like this, some abstract style, just take it and we can use it. But it's not perfectly we cut the image. Why? Means the edges are not clear and the background is coming. Then what, how we use that one, how we get the perfect image cutting? Using with Polygon Lasso tool. From this tool, how it helps, and go to here, click it here, the selection, like this, like this. We are taking from step by step. We started and we cutting from step by step image perfectly. If it is came like this, the mistake is came, come to the backspace, like this, and like this, like this, and again I'm just panning the tool, and it is a zoom in zoom out, guys. Control plus zoom in, control minus zoom out, control plus zoom in, control minus zoom out. And after zooming that, then we can pan it using with the pan tool, space bar. We can see the hand symbol. With the hand symbol we can pan the document very easily. అంటే మనం జూమ్ చేసుకోవాలంటే కంట్రోల్ ప్లస్ కంట్రోల్ మైనస్ చేసుకోవచ్చు. కంట్రోల్ ప్లస్ కంట్రోల్ మైనస్ జూమ్ ఇన్ జూమ్ అవుట్ అయింది. అలాగే జూమ్ అయిన తర్వాత దాన్ని ప్యాన్ చేయాలి అంటే మనం హ్యాండ్ సింబల్ పట్టుకుంటే, స్పేస్ బార్ పట్టుకుంటే హ్యాండ్ సింబల్ వచ్చింది, అప్పుడు మనం ప్యాన్ చేసుకోవచ్చు. అండ్ ఇక్కడికి వచ్చి జస్ట్ క్లిక్ ఇట్ హియర్ అండ్ like this, and click it here, and see this one you have to work perfectly, man. And this one, and this one, like this. We have to take zoom levels and you have to cut very perfectly on the image document. Guys, understanding?
Yes.
Following me? Yes. It's very perfect. Like this we have to. The practicals is very important, man. Just don't miss the practicals, please. The edges and the corners you have to do very perfectly. Just come it like this. This is the edges. No, already it is the end of the part. That's why you can keep it like this. Anything. Just come to here. The out point. Click it here. And you get the selection clear.
Yes.
Yes. Then take a move tool and move into here. What happened? The edges is very sharp. The edges what we are seeing, it's very sharp. Then we have to use now the feather selection will help. We should give roughly
Shift F6.
Yes, Shift F6 for the feather selection. And how much we have to give? Not 50-30. Why means that is a rough selection, we have to give 50-30, but it is a perfect edge. This is a perfect edge selection, and we have to give the radius very short level like 0.5 to 1.5 based on the image resolution. Based on the image quality of resolution, it's 1.5 or 2 or max 0.5 or 1. Like this we have to calculate and we have to give the things. I'm just giving 1 for feather radius. Okay, why means this is a not that much low quality, not that much high quality. It is a medium quality. That's why the quality when we are giving the radius of feather, it should be handled. It's automatically it's take the edges of perfection. That's why I'm just giving 0.5 or 1. Just take the selection, and after clicking the feather selection, okay, then go to the move tool, come to here and just taking the move tool and take the move tool and just now come to here and just click on it. Just see the edges of the perfection, guys. See, this is the cutting, very sharp edges, and we have a smooth edges. Automatically the edge has been blended into the background. That is the differences between feather selection for shortcut without selection and with selection. A similar change will be there. See, this is the sharp cutting, this is a smooth cutting, applying the feather. And you understand, guys, polygon laser tool?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, good. Now go to the magnetic laser tool. What is magnetic laser tool? It is a suppose we work in this background only. Is it a multicolor or single color?
Multicolor.
Yes. Then click it on here, magnetic laser tool. Click it here. What happening? It's going clearly. Yes, good. See, automatically it is changing. The direction is changing automatically. It's based on the pixels. See, is it coming correctly?
Yes.
And here it's not coming correctly. It's not help for multicolor background. It only helps for a single color background to cut image very easily. Now take a single color background image, anything. See, this is a single color background image. Now click it here. How the edge is going very clearly.
Yes.
Yes, that's why I'm saying using this single color background. Yes, and now see we have some disturbance here, no? This no, we have a some selection disturbance here in the edge. how can we add this selection to perfectly? How can we add, guys? Hello.
Yes, sir.
Yes, how we add, Altaf? We have some edge disturbance is there here. How can we
Yes.
add the selection? Taking with a laser tool or polygon laser tool and make it as a add. What here? Add selection and click it here. Now it is added.
Yes.
Yes. Now take a move tool. Just move it. It came perfectly.
Yes.
Yes, that is the main thing. Like that, we have to use the selection tools using with laser tool, polygon laser tool, magnetic laser tool, and circles and magic wand tools. And today we work with rectangular tool, marquee tool, and magic wand tool. Like that, we worked everything. And just toolbox, just practice, guys. This toolbox using with these tools. And tomorrow is a Sunday. If it is possible, we can take one more session also.
Okay.
If is just keep on the messages, okay. And this session will
Okay.
be I'll upload very quickly, and you can take a link on there. Okay.
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 I just remove the what the scratch we have. I just remove it and I just upload it very soon. You just take it, and if you have any doubts, you can check it on there.
Okay.
Enough, guys. Why means just make just see the shortcuts today itself. Why means the new guys is also there. No, they can confuse again. Just see the transform tools and alt shift backspace and selections and duplications, swappings, default colors, new layer creations, and so many steps we done. Okay, just do these things and using with image cutting very perfectly. The task assignment is to cut the image very perfectly and share to me in the WhatsApp group. Okay,
Okay.
image perfectly using with any keep any background and show me the outputs on the WhatsApp group. This is Vamshi Dande as a senior graphic and UI UX designer. And if you would like to learn graphic designing course, please contact 9030 913 and 914, or please visit our institution in Amirpet, friends. Okay.